I guess it's gonna be more comfortable that way. Jeez. Okay. We want to talk to Ariel because we decided that our Argonian doesn't care so much for his comfort, meaning we are going to get some regular soap. We don't want no magical soap that gives us extra, you know, extra nice smells, I guess. We also want a tent and a bedroll. And let's get the firewood so we can make fire. And that's gonna take a good portion. Sorry. Cannot barter. Go back to the original price. So used to bartering that I was gonna. No bartering. You kind of miss You kind of miss Tiny Wind. I'm sure we could come up with something at some point. I'll get you a screenshot and then shrink it. I'll turn it into an emote, a Tiny Wind emote. All right. So now we can. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go in the water and see what happens when I quote unquote eat the soap. I didn't dream that script that was attached to it, did I? I'm in the water. I take the soap. There you go. You wash the grime off yourself. You are cleaner than before, but consider going to a public bath. Blah, 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 blah. And we still have the soap. Perfect. Perfect. So now we're not going to use any fancy soaps, but we're not going to be so stinky that people refuse to talk to us, even if it is to sell us soap. You appreciate the irony there. I got my wizard hat. I'm very excited about that. Didn't I choose my alignment already? Yeah. A pure neutral. Why didn't you go away? Never mind. And one thing I need to grab is, there we go, the crafting guy, so we can go out and build a tent, get a fire, and squeak. Hey Paxson, nice to see you. That work? You mean my corpus beast doesn't need to enter the Balmora bath? No, you don't need to. If you have soap, but that's the thing. You need to have the regular, the most basic bathing soap. You're not gonna get any nice effects, but that works. Yes. Okay. Paxson, you can follow me because you're my good friend and I love you. I should have never left Paxson out with my other character. Sorry, you're with me. Paxson is with me. Paxson, you can carry my tents and everything because that's fairly heavy. There we go. That's basically all our survival stuff. And that. Okay. So now I need to get back into this character. So we got the flowers. We got the companion. We haven't failed our sacred oath, which is really nice. Really, really nice. Let me double check that the quest is still active. We're doing the sacred oath. Yes. I still have, brilliant. My sacred oath is still valid. So whatever quest we do next, we could sort of go towards the Sheogorath region. Experimental alchemy. We need to get a bone. Weak wheat is also up there in the Sheogorath region. Muck and holy spine, that's not great. Is there a bounty these days? The bounty is on all corpus beasts, and yet And yet, we're not gonna go ahead and look for corpus beads, I don't think. Skink, you don't use fancy soaps anyway. Get a buff from the 3 main baths is the Great House City, in the Great House City anyway. Oh. So, you mean if you're a member of House Lalu, if you take your baths in Balmora, you get a buff? I never realized that. My duties, I've done my duty. That's true. I think the quest connected with Sheogorath actually starts in Balmora, doesn't it? I'm guessing this guy is a smith. Now, if you take a bath in Balmora, you get a buff. Oh, I mean, in principle, that's the way it works. Let's quick save and control kill the... Yes, that's still not looking good, but okay. I broke you, didn't I? You again. Do you think we can actually kill him normally? He's level 1, this guy. Oh, you're paralyzed. You poor bastard. The other one though is level 15, so this one I am console killing it. $25. She really, really doesn't like me. But I just want to get rid of, you know, stuff. That's it actually. See, his level 15 or so. Set health 0. I am not looting his body though, because I did not really fight the guy. So that would feel a little like cheating. Really? Truly? Alright. We do need to get to level 2 soon. I am not going to do the mudcrab training, I don't think. But when we get to level 2 or 3, then we can take Sari as an apprentice, and then Sari will be able to level up. Until then, she will never level up, and she will be very likely to die.
Walk when you can ride.
I know, that's a crazy idea. Some people do prefer to walk, but we've walked all... Sorry, we've walked all the way here, so... I talked to her with a sword in her face. I did. She didn't mind, did she? Nah, she was fine. Fighters Guild, here we go. And now I'm sort of avoiding everyone. Anyone in here could be a pickpocket. It's true.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
I am not. Like, I even have my expensive robes on, and you're still unpleasant. Bloody Altmer. I already emptied that. Aedra, I do. Oh! I do not have the mushrooms. I completely forgot that we actually went all the way to Seidanin for the mushrooms. Bless the powers of reload. That's when we were fighting the second guy. Ooh, no. I'm gonna look for these and remove them. I mean, that's, yeah. Oh, that's the first guy. So normally... Woof. Okay, I thought I was gonna hit my friend and that wouldn't have been good. Alright, then we console kill this guy. And then we'll look for mushrooms. I promise we are gonna look for mushrooms. I don't think so. Okay. Mushroom time. I mean, if we're around here, then we should also grab the ring, the Mentor's ring. And I don't think we did the tax collector quest, so we can collect things. We are... God, I've been changing characters too quick. We are pure neutron. Meaning we will collect the money, but we're not really gonna try and find out what happened or whose money it is. I just found it. That's it. Uh-oh. A mud crab. I'm gonna go the other way. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel too good about mud crabs right now. And that's fairly busy with cliff racers. And by the look of them, they seem to be diseased. Okay, who's aggressive? You are. Or you're not. Thump, thump, thump. I heard you. No, they're just flying above us, but they don't seem to be interested in eating us. It's good, we take that. We take that, we check the tag record, and we go... Meh. We don't really care about that, do we? Continuing to get the Mantis ring. Is that a murder of cliff racers? That's exactly what it is. A whole bunch of them and something is fighting. You're fighting what? A mud crab. Why, mud crab? Why would you attack? When you see a lot of cliff racers, hold your sword and say your prayer to Saint Jeub. Unfortunately, Jeub is not a saint just yet. I guess he needs to find his courage, his inspiration. I don't know, but it's about time he, you know, gets onto it. Because in the meanwhile, we're the one who's got to deal. The mud crabs are really big, especially when you come from Oblivion, where they do have different sizes. Oh, you're not dead. Yeah. Okay, you're not dead. And we are here to get mushroom, let us not forget. Because now I'm thinking about my ring. That's it, that's all I'm thinking about. Ring, ring, ring. Oh, you know my wizard hat? I'm not good enough to equip it, in fact. I don't care, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Hopefully I'm gonna be hit on my head a lot.
What is it?
That my light armor goes from 5 to 6 and then I'll be happy. Okay, we want to be careful in there because... Chilly. We're just chilly. Because the skeletons can actually kill us quite easily. If it's just a one. It's not. Whoa! Did I see 45 strength? You know, if that means I get a chance to hit them harder. Don't block. Don't block and die. That's about 45 health as well. Why not? No, fatigue is not going to do us any good. And I think I've backpedaled so much that I'm stuck in a wall now. Crap, Sari died. And I believe, just let me get out of here. I've run out of enchantment, so I can't kill them anymore. I think I want to do that again. If I can keep my companion alive, I would be quite pleased. I don't know if I have any spell that's particularly good against the undead. We'll have a look. No, no screaming and shouting. Daedric barrier, I think that's gonna break my oath. Yeah, we're not ready for that. Okay, and then the game crashed. The game was not ready for that either. Come on, you can do this. Hat start requirement. How do I do this? Like this? But you know, it's important with hats. Like you can tilt them a little bit to one side. It takes skills to know the truly proper and fashionable way to wear a hat. I think that's what's happening there. No coffee. Ooh, wow. And that is a script from Vampire Embrace. Let's see if I can clean the save game before I start again. Just repairing everything with rye mash, which may or may not work. If it crashes again, I will take that as a sign. Still repairing. I'm not switching to give you the display view because it's not going to take that long. Yeah, there was a bunch of leftover glowbones from Vampire Hunger. And the game is loading. As you can see now. You think I should just take the hat off? Also, I got a feeling that I got lucky not breaking my oath. So, oh, maybe the moment my skill gets level 6, I will break my oath. I don't care. The hat is cool, I'm keeping it. I'm a Spellsword, and I want to get rid of the robe. So, to sort of have some armor. But the hat, these are quite old, but I really like them. There's also the ones with the phrases, but I still prefer these. I really love the details that went into placing everything, and like the scenes that they show, they tell a story, and I really like that. Don't kill me, we're trying to run away there. Follow me, everyone, we're getting out of here. Good, and then we're getting away from the door. I don't think the skeletons would follow us outside, no. Okay, is there a better way we can do this with the sort of power that we have? This would probably help us. The thing is, the moment I run out of charges, I have to go in with my spells, and my spells are not entirely reliable. You know what, we're gonna try it. It's not permadeath, so the whole point is that we can try a bunch of things until we find a way to make it work. Do I tell Sari to wait? I don't want Sari to die, and Sari is even squishier than I am. Companionship. Stay here for a while. Please don't hate me. Just a little bit. It's not so bad. Okay, Paxson, you and I. Whoa, that still hurts. 45 health and 45 strength. I am using the Oblivion version of the potion mod, meaning that just like in Oblivion, you can drink multiple potions, but you have a limited amount of effects. John Hector, you have to go. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. It was lovely to meet you, and hope to see you soon. I'll try to keep this guy alive, so you can see his adventures next time. Have a good night. I don't know what time it is for you, but have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Get up, get up, get up, and fight. One dead. I think I can get it. Come on. I'm out of charges. That's when I become super weak. I hope you enjoy the amazing Daggerfall skeletons. Always a pleasure. Come on. Okay, sorry Paxson. I think I may have hit you by accident. Okay, this is good. This is good. And I don't think my oath was broken, I'm not sure. Hello, Sari. You can follow me now, it's safer. Let us continue our adventures. And you like me again, that's brilliant. Okay. Now I also know that I'm out of charges, so we're gonna have to go with spells. That. Crap, there's another skeleton. I didn't count on that. Crap. No! Bummer. There is another skeleton in there. Hey Fun, you're enjoying the Daggerfall skeleton sounds? It always brings back either really good memories or really bad. Whoop. Oh, yes, I keep forgetting that the autosave is right before the combat. It's not much, that's not much. Yes, fire is a better way to kill them now. Especially since my weapon has no charges. Sari's dead, or no? I don't think Sari's dead. It's just she. You're still good, Sari? Yes. What happens is she's scripted. When I get close to her, she walks away, and so when she walks away for a few seconds, she's not in follow mode anymore. Mostly bad memories. Well, oh well. Permadeath is good, but you miss the long games like the Bard or the Veteran Fighter. Yes, that's why I've decided to go for also a roleplay, because I love the excitement of permadeath, but I also really miss developing the characters and having the story and all of that, which is why I'm keeping both. I'm definitely keeping both. Okay. Now, hopefully, whatever is behind that door is a skelly, and burn you. And it's a two-handed sword, we don't like that. No? Oh crap, I thought... Oh, you bastard. I thought I had it. That skeleton must have had like 1 hit points left. Bummer. Maybe I should let Paxson tank and go in with my whatever range spell I've got. Hey, careful! Somebody is using frost spells against me. We can do this. We can do this. Fun, how have you been? I do enjoy the skeletons, like, it's sort of a love-hate relationship. We'll get there. Okay. Don't go in, you idiotic person. Why did you have to go in? Why, oh why did you have to go in? I'm reloading. There must be a way to keep both of them. Why does this remind you of a roguelike? But that's, I mean, I really do love permadeath. At the same time, the trying a few times until you actually make it, I think is good. 45 health, maybe, if that can prevent me from being one-shotted. Did the skeleton heal itself? Are you kidding me? Since when? Since when? Now, hopefully my friend, the Argonian, is not gonna go in. Keep using your spells, sorry. Keep using your spells. The moment you get close, it's dead. Good. Woo! Victory! You undead creature. With an iron claymore that I could use if I wanted to. Do I want to? Am I supposed to use block? Or can I actually... Yeah, I'm supposed to use block. Except right now we don't because we have sworn an oath. Greeting, Matsera. Oh! Good news! We have no tie to the tribunal and to the temple. So we have no problem looting everything. This is trapped though, and I don't have telekinesis. Sure, why not? I broke the oath? I did? I didn't see that. Like now? How? How did I break it? When I did not equip anything and I checked... Okay, well, my oath is broken, so I am free to wear some armor again. The Daedric power, of course, and I knew that would happen. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to that. I cannot use security skills. And I do not have telekinesis. Bummer, I'm gonna have to come back later. Yes, it was my power, but it saved my life, so I couldn't have done it without it. Yeah, my lord, you love permadeath, but I'd like it mixed with a long-running character series. Good. Maybe, hopefully, I found a good balance between the two. I'm so gutted, and what? Do I still have a 45? I think I used both 45 health. I have one more for 30 seconds. And then heal myself. Come on. Yeah, we're good. Who needs security or telekinesis? Now you are mine. And you see that key? That is also part of a less clairvoyant gameplay. When you pick up a key, you don't know what it is until you actually use it. But since I've already used it, I think it's never going to tell me. Oh yes, now it does. You can stay there. The irony, the key is in the chest that it closes. Anyhow, we are now happy to collect everything because we will be worshipping the Daedra as well as the Aedra, but we really don't give a damn about the ancestors. So anything that's locked with less than or more than 20 is safe. Crap. I was trapped too. I'm gonna have a hard time without my stealth skills or telekinesis. Come on. Okay, we're good. All that for that, huh? We definitely take that. I need to get myself a telekinesis spell ASAP. That's good. You cripple. You see, these were just crippled skeletons. Level 1. There's nothing weaker. And yet. Can I take that? Why not? Why not? So the mod that locks and traps things is actually abbots. And anytime you activate a container, whether it's locked or not, come on, come on. No! Ho, ho. Let me heal myself, come on. Okay, we're good. So my intelligence has been damaged. Do I know a dispel? No, I do not. Well, we're certainly not going to pray at any shrine here, I guess. I would like a mod that makes it so that if you defile the tombs, if you defile the graves in a tomb, then going to the shrine and say, "Oh, heal me now, I'm praying to you." Simply, Saint Veloth is not going to answer your prayer. You've defiled the whole place. Is that possible, my lord? I'm turning towards you as soon as it gets like a little complicated. But I would really like that. I think it would make sense. If you defile the dead in a particular tomb, that shrine right there is disabled until you leave the cell. So I don't know, because clearly you don't really want to attach a script to that. It would have to be Lua or nothing, I guess. But it would make so much sense. So if you feel like putting that on your to-do list, feel free. If you need someone to test it, I'm right there. Make a holiness stat that increases when you perform good deeds, decreases when you defile a tomb, and it affects whether shrines will help you or not. Well, that would be good. However, rather than holiness, you would need a religious compass, because the fact that I'm defiling the urns here, I don't think that the Imperial cult is going to give a damn, I would say. So if you can make it connected to either the temple or really just defile a tomb and the shrine in that tomb is disabled, then I always felt that even though Morrowind lets you do quests for the Daedric princes, do quests for the Aedra. Yes, I mean a Dremora, maybe not a Dremora, but a greater ancestor ghost, certainly. But not a Dremora, that wouldn't fit with the lore, but something like that. Keep track of your standing with the Daedra, with the Aedra, and with the tribunal, I guess. And then how do you anger the Daedra? You pick up the cursed item, you're sort of punished on the spot already because you get a Dremora behind you. And with the Aedra, how do you upset, Arche and Akatosh and all that? There's not much, I think, in the game at this point that would allow you to anger the Aedra. But then, I might think of something. But anyway, disabling the shrine if you've opened any of the urns. And all these urns have the same ID, right? Is it possible when you... Yeah, I think whenever the urn ash 00 is open for each tomb. Well, the thing is, if you put a script on this, then you put a script in on everything. Isn't it possible to go, if the Earn Ash 0 is activated, then activating any of the Fern Altar or Fern Shrine gives a return until you leave the cell? Something like that. I think that would be a really good start. And then if we can have a whole, overhaul of the religion, that would be really, really good. But opening one of these triggers a global, and that global is going to stay up until you leave the room. When that global is on, you cannot use any shrine. There, done. I've made a mod. No, I have not. But you see how quick we are from the simple idea, oh yes, you shouldn't be able to get a blessing in a tomb if you defiled it. And immediately we go, yes, keep track of your standing with the Aedra, the Daedra. It's so easy to get really enthusiastic about a mod, or a mod idea at the very least. I am still 4 skills away from my level 2. I also know how to use Axis. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So I can now get myself some medium armor again. Let's do this. And Sari survived, so I'm really pleased about that. Which of these fine cliff racers is gonna want to chew me? Lead. Who? Again, like, my companion has a thing against mudcrab. But I totally understand. Because when my Breton mage was killed, it was close to Pelagiat. And this Argonian, Sari, she wasn't Pelagiat. She must have seen the horrible death of my Breton mage. Which is why now she's on a mission to kill all the mud crabs. I don't know how to tell her that it's okay. It's okay, Sari. We don't kill the mud crabs. I still need a few mushrooms. That's why we went in this place to begin with. To get the mushroom. I believe I have the Luminous and the other one. The Violet Corprinus. And I still need the Bungler's Bane and the Hephaphastia. Hopefully I haven't disabled the 2 that always keep on floating. Because I fixed them now. Here they are. Bane, Bane, Bane. I know Svang is working on also hiding the names of the plants until you actually know what they are. But this is still very, very early alpha. I guess I've already looked at these. I should be more careful when I'm looking at a new plant. And I'm still thinking about religion, Merlord. I think rather than keeping track, because it's kind of hard to displease the Aedra. Like, how do you do something against Kinnereth or against any? There's just a couple of quests where you can, I think you can do something for Zenithar, you can help Zenithar, and you can help Kinnereth, I think it was. However, a mod that prevents you from being high ranking in both the temple and the imperial cult, I think would make sense. Good, good, good. Can I get a Hephaphastia maybe here? Yes. Come on. Good. I now have all my mushrooms. I'm good to go. I'm good to go, and I have a fancy ring, and I have my fancy hat. This is a clear mission success.
What assistance do we
Apart from the oath that we broke. It's gonna be hard to keep Sari alive until we level up, but we'll try. With the mighty power of reload. My fatigue is going down very quickly because I still don't have the skill to wear the wizard hat. Oh, I was gonna buy some armor from Ariel's, but I should do. You're gonna find that funny. You're gonna find that hilarious, but I should do some mudcrab training to increase my light armor by 1 point so that I can wear my hat without exhausting myself. I'm not even kidding you guys. I am gonna go and seek out a mudcrab. I'm gonna do it. Yep. Maybe they're all dead now though. I mean, there's the one in Pelagiad. I know that one. It's typically the one I use for my mudcrab training. There's the one that's close to the lighthouse as well. Maybe that would do. Very popular spot for traders. I want nothing from you. Your prices are way too high. And you're just very unreasonable. How you doing, friend?
Can I do anything?
I'm taking good care of your hat, as you can see. Okay. Sorry. I am gonna ask you to stay here for a while. Good. Saxon. I am also gonna ask you to stay here for a while. I know it's like I haven't learned my lesson, but I mean, there's not always a mud crab over there. We'll see. Nah. And there isn't this time. There is, however, a cliff racer. Now, how bad can they hurt me, you think? And now I put all the light armor. No, that will never suit me. Quick save. Wait for my fatigue to come back. Just wait for it. Okay, I'll have a potion. It's just I don't have the patience. Okay. Oh crap. There we go. Okay, now hit me. Don't fail. Come on, light armor. 6. Requires light armor 6. Come on, I have light armor 6. Now you run away. Didn't my light armor go up, or was it unarmored or something else? Light armor 6. But I have 6. Oh well, I did give it a try. And we did do some cliff racer training, which is incredibly more dangerous than mud crab training. And yet we prevailed, so yay for that. Let's go back to our companions before they start to wonder if we truly abandoned them. Here we are. Good. save. We are the Argonian, still in Saidonine, so I'm going to keep the same. Brilliant.